was sitting here just to be. It's 12:39 a.m. Now they've wasted my time. I have to go to sleep as usual. That's why you say in other videos too. They come in here to be high for hours in the living room. Just loud. TV blaring. Way past the time. Okay, way past the time limit. It's like 1, 2 a.m. 3. They have it here at the TV blaring, and I had a class like late 5 in the morning. I had to get up like 5:30, 5:45, 5:15. Depending on if Frugal was sick. And why was he sick? Because I had to make sure to get up extra early sometimes, and I mean multiple times, like 8 or 10 times a day, try to take him out because his stomach was so backed up because he was sick. He was throwing up blood because they fed him stuff. They would literally feed him stuff. That's why I had to, I'm saying all that stuff. That's why I had never let him out. Not unless I know I can be here to watch. I thought that was going to be good enough, but I had video evidence, again, of them literally feeding him stuff right in front of me, not caring, even though I told them so many times, please don't feed him, don't do, okay. Anyway, literally did it in front of me, and just like, it's just bread. That was them. And it's like, really? I was watching Avatar. I'm watching Avatar commentary right now. Serpent's Path. The drill, right? Come on. It's ridiculous. And I just realized she also said with that woman's mother said, hopefully you'll go back to jail. She said something like that, or you'll be in jail again soon, or something like that. That's what she said. So, and I tell you, I'm keen. I had a vision earlier. I had a vision of, one of those office people, Leslie, especially Leslie. It was mainly Leslie who, was like joking, laughing with them, like over the phone or something like that, so through email, about how I'm staying in jail. And see, they'll try to be clever. Oh, we had to let them know what's going on. I mean, no, that's not ever something you really have to let them know. Because my staying here wouldn't affect them like that. You know what I'm saying? It would just be, hey, more room on the couch. More room for this, because I tell you, they touch and use my stuff, everything too. So they've stolen my stuff before because I let them get too slack. They would literally just use my stuff, leave it in there, nasty, didn't clean it. I have video evidence of that too. So that's why I had to stop having them hold my stuff, because they get mad and they start trying to take my stuff. Like, it's like really, like, soiling my food, the taste of it and everything, and spitting, just I'll leave it there. There's a bunch of nasty stuff going through. See, this is the only outfit I have. Everything else is packed away, as it should be. Everything else. You just want to see, listen, everything is packed and empty. Everything just has to physically be picked up to move. But I had a vision. I knew that she was aware. She watched them try to be like, well, yeah, like, we had to let them know it's policy. No, I don't think that's any policy. I think that was just you two girls gabbing it up, or having a good time, or having a decent laugh, or, oh, guess what she's done this time? Guess what crazy thing she's going for this time? I mean, it's a minor charge, but it didn't get as physical as it should have been. Don't worry, she'll slip up, one time, or the more little things she keeps getting. Like yesterday, it was about to be over some damn cardboard boxes, y'all. I was arrested for them trying to do that to me. So you know what? And I have evidence of that too. I video recorded that too. Yeah. A lot of people ask me why, because everything is in my face. It doesn't stop, y'all. But I really saw a vision of them too. Don't worry, because if it's not, the next time she goes all out or a little bit more than usual. See, that's what they were wanting, and that's what I wanted too. Especially when she ran up in my face like that with those pieces of glass. I'm like, that's that heavy, like, that's the kind of glass, not the little light frumpy glass that, it bounces on the counter, that it breaks automatically. It's that kind of thing. They've broken so many dishes. They've broken so many, the actual wine glass, because, they drink. Both of them drink here. They drink. I'm not just talking about a little wine every now and then. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about some Sunday stroll through the park. I'm talking about they'll get like vodka. I have evidence of this too. I video recorded their drinking. I video recorded their, their weed smoking, and their evidence of their weed smoking. I tried to get an investigator one time to try to, hey, could you get some DNA? Because these people, when I tell them this, they don't believe me. When I tell them these things, and this has been months worth of me selling them, like, people, they just think I'm crazy. But no. My mom doesn't believe me. My mom doesn't believe me. I really thought I was doing the best I could handling over here. But every time I think I'm close, I get DNA evidence, or I get this or that, or I try to get a lawyer. It doesn't matter because, none of, like, we keep thinking if we just take it to court, if we just, well, the firefighter, no, it's the system. It is the, I'm not some nigga talking about some damn, the man keep me down. This isn't what that is, y'all. Now, I'm not gonna be blaring that shit the whole time, but that is what it is. Them niggas just ain't on crack when they saying that. Damn. Anybody can see that shit. I've been following in stores. And people, it's funny, see, I've had both these things happen. See, they run from you on the streets. And then when they have surrounding cameras, surrounding other people, then they chase you. Then they're all up on you. And see if you retaliate. If you turn on them, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're thrown out. That happened to me. If you're, I'm not making up these fucking stories. Like, y'all think I'm making it up. I'm not making it up. I showed receipts from the ABC liquor store, which is where they always talk about going all the time whenever they're going to get some drinks. For them and other illegal friends doing it. Bringing the party back here. Late at night and everything like that. Early in the morning. I've literally shown receipts of how much the purchase was, and I've shown receipts of yes, they spent like $70 to $80, something like that, on pizza for this party they were just having. And look at their cups. Like, I actually video recorded stuff. It doesn't matter. Like, and I'll show how many cups they have, how many drinks. I'll even compare the cans and the bottles to all that stuff. And y'all can take pictures if you want. No, they don't go to those lengths for me. They don't even listen. Just like that cop right there. That's why I recorded so much of his actions and his voice. I couldn't have the camera in his face like this. But because, again, just like with them, that's why in the past I haven't recorded them all the time like that, like this, hello, all this, because it's like, even last time I had to record for my safety. So when I tell this is what happened, it's not just like, oh, well, you probably just, exaggerated, you probably just imagined it. No, what do you mean I imagined this? Well, you were really, emotional during that time to make sense. That's the kind of crap they tell me. It's people that's off, hey, they literally just water it down as if, and again, I'm thinking about Gazi again. Just, they look at you like you're crazy because you want to lock your doors. That's the same thing. They don't lock their doors. What I was laughing at earlier is the fact I just kept thinking about that video, and it's like I was sent that video in a good nick of time because I was really starting to understand how messed up things were with them. They come in here, they have all kind of lights on, the blaring lights, and running up my bill. The thing is, I was always, and they had me on the edge, even financially, even though they've stolen money from me before. But even though they didn't have their hand on my wallet, like within every split second of the day, the thing is though, they can still mess me up financially. They still can. Because you see, if they have on all these lights, guess what? It could be considered a split charge, and actually they do that for a lot. I'll tell them about the cleanliness. They don't keep the place clean. They leave this and that. And I try to tell them, well, did you talk to them? Yes, I tried. Yes, that's the reason why I'm doing this right here in the next few steps. I've done this, now I'm doing this. So don't act like I'm just getting on the phone whining about something that isn't real because I've already done this. In other words, yes, I am really smart. That's why I'm doing this and doing this. I don't just think about one little track way of doing it. They think we're so dim-witted. But okay, you know what? You weren't interested. I let you hear his voice. I let you hear his little, okay, does that make you happy? Does that make you happy, nigger? You heard his little voice at the end? I'm sorry. Dang. Shh. You didn't hear it because oh, no, you did. It was on audio recording. That's right. But, okay? That make you happy? Huh? Is that okay, nigger? That's how it was like, y'all. And people, they think, people think I'm making this up. Like, people will think, that's why I have to record because it's like a he said, she said, and, but the thing is, listen. I'm not doing this because I believe in it. Listen to me. I'm not doing this because I believe in it. Someone's like, well, she got really intense. Yes, I did because you get this work. Listen. This is important. All you, even if y'all don't think y'all cooning, even if y'all don't think that you're on your way to getting hung somewhere. I don't know anybody like that. Only good white people. Y'all don't get out of here with good white people. That's a delusion. I can break that down. I can break that whole thing down. Man, I'll have you in tears. And I've been in tears, okay? We can't keep crying about this stuff. And see, I don't have anybody to talk to. I can't cry about it. I can't react. I can't hit them when I want to and when it's needed. Just like you saw earlier. I can't do that. So what do? We'll let it go. Where does it go? Where does it go? That is literally energy. These interactions are stored energy. That's what it is. I'm getting into young Pharaoh right now. I'm getting into all the chemistry and the higher cosmos and things. I'm getting all that stuff. But for real, these interactions are meant for a reason. They're stored energy. And your emotions tell you when you're in danger or not. That's when you get these feelings in your gut. That's when you get this. That's when you get that. Like, I was sitting here watching Avatar, right? I mean, come on.
Anyone in the mood for sushi?
Yeah, whatever. The only way I can watch these old episodes, because they took it off Netflix, is I mean, I've been under so much stress. I had to just hurry up and try to relax somehow. I just had to try to hurry up, and so I was watching some episodes. I'm already so tired. The internet was messing around, like they keep trying to cut it off. So no, I haven't been, on the internet like that. I haven't been doing this, I haven't been doing that. But the internet acts funny, like they're trying to cut it off. So even though at least it's only Tuesday, well now it's officially Wednesday. It's early morning Wednesday. It's the 14th of June, 2017 is Wednesday. It's 1:11 a.m. Like, it doesn't matter. You keep, okay, well, if we just need more black businesses, we just need more black this, we need more black representation. That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. My people feed me these lies and bullshit I used to believe. See, you will be great. You will be a great lawyer. You will be a great this. Our people will be kick-ass at anything. That's why we usually are. We get in there. That's why we tear it all up. Because that's just that natural stuff keep coming back. But that's stored energy where it happens there. Or if a woman's raped, you can't tell her, hey, well, all men aren't bad. Or, hey, well, I'm not like him. Guys really think they do something. Hey, baby, well, I'm not like him. That doesn't do anything. And again, that just shows you don't know anything about feminine energy. You don't know anything about females. And you don't know how to tend and how to care for them because you literally just threw back in her face what she just told you. And it's like, you don't know how to work with that kind of energy. That's what it shows. You see, real women, hetero or not, pick up on whether who's comfortable with who and who kind of, okay, you can tell they had a past thing. That looks like, again, she looks like an aunt to her. That they look like some kind of family member. They kind of interact like, they're friends, they're buddies, like they joke a lot, or they're their buddies here in the office space. Like, you can tell. So, turn this brightness up. So, what I'm saying is, like, when I tell you it's stored energy, like, I literally get, like, this feeling. And I heard her messing with boxes. I heard her messing with more boxes. Before I heard her messing with boxes, that's another thing that made me come out there. I'm like, okay, let me watch my stuff. Because I literally have my acoustic out here. Acoustic's pretty light. They can easily just snatch the acoustic. I mean, all these irrational things. What I'm trying to say is, listen, you can try to go through their court systems all you want to. Our people excel at anything. It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me that, you sound so, you're not just into love and hip hop and then BET. You sound like you should be running an office. Listen, my people, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm tired. My people probably get told that a lot. They just roll my sleep. I was trying to watch an episode or two before all this move. I'm getting up at 7 in the morning and try to, get the last minute stuff together, and try to move and everything and make sure everything's just right. Or if I have to switch storage units, but, sizes and everything, they tell me, oh, you're this, you're that. You should try to do, no, I let that go because it's still within the institution. It's still within, you should be a history teacher. You're so passionate. No, because I'd have to teach the white indoctrinated history. I don't want to be an engineer. I don't want to be a vet. I don't want to be a part of them. I don't even want to be in my car. I don't even want to be driving around. I don't. I want to get away. This is going to be so corny. I want to get away. Right? I want to fly away. Yeah, y'all know that song? I'm sorry. I grew up pretty, indoctrinated. I grew up a whitewashed African. So I know a lot of Blink-182, Green Day, Shinedown, Creed, Nickelback. And I like both of those last two I just named, okay? Some of their songs. If today was your last day, right? But see, them crackers don't like to see me sing that. I said it, I said it, Hey, throwback gazi. Yeah, I said it. You know, them white gays love to get pissed on. Hey, watch it. Check him out. That's my boy Gazi. And I know some fake over militant masculine hotep or whatever else, whatever you want to call them, whatever. Like, they still are people. So yes, be patient, be kind with them, and try to. When they, they get to some of the things they say, they're probably saying something like, "Oh, yeah, she would, that faggoty ass lesbo. She needs some good dick. She need a real man to put something in her life." The same ones. "Oh, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I'm gentle. I'm soft. I love my black queen. But bitch, sit down, maybe some damn potato salad." You know what I'm saying? Like, they're the kind of guys who will smack you if you make potato salad the wrong way. Or that old school. If you don't believe me, go into the testaments themselves. Listen to what they're saying. If your firstborn is I heard if your firstborn is a female, she should be raped and put to death. That's in Leviticus somewhere, or something like that. And I'm like, that's what y'all do. So I just want to get out into the forest. I just want to be by myself. That's what Lisa was trying to do. Lisa Lopez. See, everyone, all my people thrive. They start to thrive, and they really are their best when they're out here, back to nature, because we're naturally, again, young pharaoh, getting all holistic, but we're naturally people of this and that. We are. Now, this video is starting to be 17 minutes. Gazi, I and others, we have to limit our video times, because if this is like 18 minutes, people, oh, that's too long. Well, okay, fine. I guess you're not, my kind of African to handle this then. I guess not. I guess you're on some other kind of stuff. I don't know, but y'all have to stop with these ADHD, fake ass white ADHD attention spans. Y'all have to stop. That's not of us either. That's not natural for us. You see me, I'm talking about this. I can pull a thought over here, over there, but I tie it back, and I do usually come back to what I was saying, and I usually kind of group it all together. But I talk about this because this is an example of this, and this is going to lead to this, and so on and so forth. It's like this linkage thing. That's just on my frameworks. Okay, that's just what it is. It works great for a lot of things, That's why I'm so good with my hands, because I have to have a lot of ideas to fuel how jittery or energetic I am, like my body, my hands. Like, I'm a builder, naturally. I just want to, build up. I want to create. I want to, have it be strong and lasting and to withstand. That's what I want. That's what I crave. I don't crave these little hinky door jobs out here, Burger King. You do the same thing every day. You're flipping the nasty soy fetus patties. Krabby Patty. Why do you think that it's called Krusty Krab, y'all? Come on. Like, it's all these little clues they're having in your face, like, little nasty ass patties. And that episode where they had Crab sell his place. I'm sorry, like, I'm like a kid right now. Crab sold his place. He had like millions, billions, trillions, whatever money. And whatever, he came back to his store and he really saw what they're making the burgers from. It was like garbage. Literally. Y'all didn't think that was them trying to, eke something in there? Because certain things are literally put into these movies, and see, you don't know any better. Woo, Transformers! But what was the symbol they just flashed up? The group they just talked about is actually known to be linked with the KKK, wasn't it? But you don't know that because you don't know yourself. You don't know. You don't know yourself. You don't know these key things to look out for. But like I said, I'm not doing this because I have faith in any kind of system, or I'm some nigger. I'm some Negro. Excuse me. Who's gonna be like, I just don't know what went wrong. I'm over that. I'm over it. I'm years over it. I'm years over it, you guys. I got serious again because it's real. It's real, y'all. Like, y'all. The bourgeoisie doesn't just mean, your Yales and your this or your that, or because she gets straight A's. My niggas who hate that Negro who was me, sitting in the class, quiet, big glasses, nose and book, always getting the 100s and the, raising her hand, excuse me, may I use the bathroom? Yeah, that girl, that boy reading his comic books or has earplugs in. Oh, he's a punk, he's a creep. You think he's better than us. Y'all, he's a Negro too. Stop all this light, dark skin shit. Stop the good hair, bad hair. Stop that fucking shit. They're going down just like you are. They're your own. They're your own. You hear this shit in my voice right now? Y'all think it's a damn joke. That's for the more hood, Negroes, you can be the bourgeoisie by turning your back on your people in any kind of way. You can be the bourgeoisie by, just being that kind of Negro I was, because you understand you don't fit over here, yet you don't quite fit over here either. But especially if you're like me, you're so aware of everyone and everything around you. Yeah, hell yeah, it's annoying. It's a curse, y'all. It's a curse sometimes, but it's great. It's great because all these, uh, as I say, kinetic little psychic keen abilities I have now. It's like it's weird. Like other than my eye, I'm not on any pills, y'all. I'm just fine talking to y'all. Like when y'all talk about me, y'all hear about me saying, okay, I like kind of see, or I can kind of imagine to my future, and or something it's gonna happen. Yeah, that's what it is. That's the truth. I'm not saying, oh yeah, but I just left out the part where I go to my little hookup poncho. No, no, what the fuck? No, but like, y'all need the bourgeoisie in any kind of way. Any kind of way, I'm telling you, y'all need to stop this abandoning your own people thing. Y'all need to stop, because there's another divide. Let's have these niggas against these niggas and this against that, and not just off of any kind of looks or sexual lifestyle or whatever you want to call it, or sexual practice. Or teeth shape, y'all. I tell you, it's so deep. It's a war on the mind before it's a war on the body. But I guess we broke that streak because niggas kill niggas all the time. Beat them up and all that stuff. I saw this video of Mike Brown beating up this old guy, this one of his elders. And elders, there comes a weight with that. I mean, of course, the wisdom and things like that. And if this guy, apparently the old man had beat up or said something wrong to one of the females in the community or someone who he knew, and he didn't like that. And I understand, okay, fine. Well, he was being a man, okay, fine. Okay, there are certain teachings of things that you can do and pass on, but I mean, the way he just kept kicking him in his ribs and things like that, and just beating him, I'm just like, I mean, yeah, you can see it as an honorable thing, but you can also just look at it, I mean, like, that was raw. Because there are moments when you're so aggressive, you forget what you're beating on. Like people who hit animals sometimes or whatever else. Like, just ask people sometimes. People will tell you some stories about themselves. Things they've done when they get angry. And because I know that, her mother was like some bull. Satan, a young pharaoh, I'm getting into that stuff again. A white, wicked, and weak. But she couldn't even control herself. I was like, yo, her mother has like some kind of mental. She saw me recording from my living room, from my place, from my window. I had to make sure. I don't know, you guys, if you're going to the car to get something. I thought if you're going to the car to get something, some kind of bat. She's being soft. I was like, I don't know what y'all keeping. Like, I don't know. I know I'm in here though, and I need to watch out for my safety, my security, and I also need to show that it is indeed you guys, that it's them, right? That it was them, and I need to show that they're, what kind of car they're driving. I didn't get a license plate, but I need to show that when I tell you later they drove off in this white little car that I later would say was a Honda, you would understand, okay, so yeah, I saw there was a little car. It's kind of low set. It wasn't exactly like a Corvette. It wasn't a this, right? Because the style has to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like when I explain it later versus compared to the recording. That's why I record like, so stop just thinking, okay, if we just get into this, nothing's gonna save you. You need to get away. I didn't mean for this video to be long, but the thing is, y'all need to get away. SeGRegAtE. I'm gonna keep making SeGRegAtE. Yes, it's even if you have mixed kids. Your white lover. I am so serious. This comes from someone whose mother is now with, yeah. And now I have siblings that I've always wanted that are now mixed with, yeah. So, yeah, it's a lot. There can't be any more just remembering your narrative as an African person when something happens to you. Stop that. That needs to be made. You come out of the door, I'm conscious, and you go back in. You do that by choice because you get scared. You think I wasn't scared there, knowing what I want and what I have to do and when I can't, and then what doing this means and what doing that means? And that McBride, she was standing there, officer, she was standing there waiting. She's the one who came up. She's the one who came up secondary. You see probably her feet or something like that, or whatever, or you hear footsteps coming up. I tell you that he had been doing some kind of drug. He was on something. His eyes were, it was like an unnatural red underneath his eyes, underneath. Like he had been rubbing his eyes and things like something like that. Like, oh yeah, well I was tired. No, but you even hear his responses. He's out of it. He's like he's, I don't know. And then he's just happy with nothing happening. Okay, well yeah, just calm down, okay? Just yeah, make sure you're okay. Just make sure you try to be happy though, even though, you know. And I even said I had this on video, and he didn't even, okay, let me see the video. There's no ambition, there's no motivation. Like, so I'm not doing this, and I didn't record that. So you could be like, oh man, see, I knew someone, an African who's like, how I used to be. Oh man, wow, it is real. Like you were African too, nigga. Look at this nigga hair. Anyway, I love it. It's the best, universal. Anyway, still benefits us. Get your young pharaoh on. Get your freak on. Get your pharaoh on. Get your pharaoh on, because I'm telling you all kinds of truths that I've understood without really understanding them. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's why this and this always happens. This is why this makes sense about my life. This is why I've always done this and not that. Like, this is why Gazi too, he's helped me to understand Tommy Sotomayor a little bit about, just deeper about our people. Yes, I said Tommy Sotomayor, yes. Alright, especially his older videos when he used to talk about uplifting the people and all this and that, and the men and women and the families. Like, y'all think I'm playing. Like, these mice here gave my dog fleas, and now I'm sitting here with bug bites on me. Look at this. You see the, okay, whatever. Hang on. See that? Hope you can. Another one. They've been biting again. I think I just got bit. That's why it's really red. See that? Because I'm crawling on it right now. So there's a lot. There's a lot of it going through. All kinds of bugs and roaches in my room. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just, y'all, nothing's gonna say. Y'all need to segregate. Okay? That's why we stop it. If you still want to communicate with them, and oh yeah, that's my good white friend, or I met this white friend, or I met this, but this white one's nice. Well, then I'm sorry. You separate from us, and you go ahead and you live with them. Then that's just what has to happen. Go ahead and just live with them. We don't need any traces of them trailing into us. We don't. Understand? They kill us. That's. I mean, come on. They live off our backs already. We are the lower working class. We are the ones who provide for them. This Disney movie or whatever, A Bug's Life. We're the ants, y'all. We don't need to be giving all this stuff up to them. I mean, it's bad enough they take it already. From our females, from our males. They literally, they'll literally just kidnap us, extract what we have, our glands, our pineal glands, or, my uterus or whatever else, and the sperm. It's disgusting. They will do that. They decided, let's come here like midnight and let's do this. They came in here, they were just as loud. They would have still been just as loud. They were talking just as loud and everything, and I need to make sure that I could talk loud so you could hear in the recording. Because they had already come in loud as it was, and I heard her moving stuff, or whoever was moving stuff in here. Her mom came in secondary, I guess, because she thought she needed back of her. You better come in here and, before I kill her, whatever. Because she's already said that before. I have recording of that too. I've recorded her threatening stuff literally out loud, like, when I'm right there. And I literally said in even in the corner, I'm just talking to you. Like, it's okay. As soon as the male roommate came in, she was trying to get him to jump me. And he had another male friend with him. If he was stupid enough, he could have done it. He was just really confused. Like, okay, what's going on? What has she done this time? It's like, get away from me before I fucking kill her. That was her. I have this on recording. I'll upload this. Like, my people, stop. Stop, I know you love massa. I know you do. I'm not joking when I say I'm not joking. I know. I was like you. Okay? And now that especially since these pigs know that I really know truths, and I'm militant, or at least I'm, I put myself out there enough, or at least when they're around me, I don't give up without a fight. They're gonna kill me, y'all. I've known for a good while I was going to be assassinated. I'm going to be one of those people who was assassinated. I'm going to be another African person who went down in history as being assassinated. Oh yeah, by some random person who turns out it was actually a cop behind the scenes who did it. Sandra didn't kill herself. They'll deem anything as crazy up in these jail cells, especially with our people. So they can say whatever. Oh yeah, there's a lie on you. Oh yeah, but she was acting erratic, so we had to put her in this blue straitjacket, and then we just, every patient, because they usually have a mental problem, we just put them on these pills that soothe and relax them. What does it really do though? Maybe it cuts off their air supply. You don't know, like, all these nasty Masonic technologies and things like that, and these bunkers underneath these buildings that they have. And if I had spilled anything like that to that pig, I would have died the first interaction I had with her. The very first interaction. Not the same with her with this girl at the dog park. I mean, I'm gonna be assassinated. I know that. It's gonna be planned. Maybe even be by an agent, official agent. But a steadily known name of an agent. But I'm gonna die like a crazy person. Everyone just thinking I was crazy at the end. Of course, they're gonna roll with it. Oh yeah. Like, she just, I don't know what it was, but she was a danger. So it's a just death. Death. Excuse me, like, really. My mom never knowing what happened or why her kid had to be taken. But hey, the hardest thing about that is the fact that she even herself thinks that something's wrong with me, or that I'm too angry, or that I must have done something to someone deserve it. And then she'll hate thinking that. Because she's so confused about who I've turned into lately, or what's been going on, or whatever, all this stuff that just, parents, be good to your kids. Stop throwing them out of fucking windows. Stop leaving your kids at home for the club. You're sick. You're fucking sick. You're sick. Y'all clubbers, y'all fucking Christian motherfuckers. The one who has the Jordans and the Gucci belts all up and down, with the Louis Vuitton purses and all that shit up in your damn closet. You're sick. Oh, I'm for the NFL, the LeBron, the niggas who argue and fight over LeBron versus, Steph Curry is the best player, something like that, or, but, which game lost, and literally, at a damn barbecue, niggas killing other niggas. Like, you are just like a cracker. You are the cracker design. Niggas. And we have too many fucking niggas within our people. And see, not enough of us say that. Not enough of motherfuckers. You'll either have the pro side, or you'll have the against side. Oh, them coons. Well, them motherfuckers and the coons apparently are saying this about you. You guys are the kind of niggas we need to get rid of. And actually, that's not nigga. That's not nigga like. Either them and nigga like. Niggas are the ones who, Tommy said it, like, if you walk through a bad neighborhood, everyone knows that neighborhood is mainly black. Like, okay, and some dumbass, well, yeah, like Italians, they had gangs too. They did. They did, you're right. I'm not talking about that. That doesn't affect your reality necessarily. Like, you in the moment choose to rob that other nigga. You in the, yeah, but I know you need money. That's what they do. They make you depend on money. They keep you depending on money. Niggas out here, I gotta get this bread. More they're concerned about love. My men, whether my child or not, are fighting for the masculinity. So they're out here punking each other. Trying to, you know, they only have forms of masculinity that's shown, and they think, you know, beastie men, they get the masculinity by raping, stealing, and pillaging. That's how they've always done it. So yeah, they're out here raping the women, they're raping the kids, they're doing all this stuff, they're raping each other. You know, it just, you know, I thought we were cool, I thought we were friends. No, that's not your friend. He's not trying to give you a ride home. Oh yeah, man, it's a bro thing. And that's not about homosexual or not. That's just him trying to get his power, his thrill. You know, like I'm saying, like, I didn't do all this recording so you could see again. Okay, I got bit again. Oh, so I saw another video that shows me that this is real. Because I used to binge on these videos. These kind of videos right here. And just sit there. And see, you can sit here and see because there's safety behind it. Just like cowards who type shit behind keys. And then when it's time to talk, you know, they go vacant or whatever else. I sit here, yeah, you know, and be all into it. And then I had to go to school with them the next day. I'd go to school with the same ones. I had to hate at the same time. See, this is what integration does. When you want to do something, you can't because there's too many of them. You're within their virtues of you know, power. Even if they really don't have any. Even if, well, I'm the African, I'm really going to survive. No. But see, you're going to get, because you're in this realm, this dimension, the third dimension, you're going to get shot, you're going to get hurt just as regularly as anything else. And they know that. That's why they're the ones with the guns. They're the ones like with the militia. Oh, we have guns too. But you don't use it to your advantage. Y'all would shoot other niggas. Y'all don't ever shoot no pigs like that. And pigs know that. That's why they can come through your hoods and do whatever the hell they want. And other niggas, blood, crips, whatever, can do the same shit because they know you ain't full of shit. And being a man isn't being able to grab up guns and scratch your dick. That's not what it's about. But y'all don't know that though. Because you don't know yourselves. And you're emulating a cracker form of masculinity that's literally programmed, designed for you. But see, I didn't record all this just so I can give you another moment where you sit here and where you, oh yeah, sure, that is true. That is true, no. And also integration does another bad thing because you slowly, when you're around them, you slowly start to forget your narrative. You slowly start to forget, you know, and you start to think that you're one of them. That's what it does. It's like literally some other spirit possesses over your vessel, and you're just as white as they are. Or at least wanting to be. You want to listen to Beach Boys. You want to do all this other stuff. You want to, yeah, sure, bruh. Sure. Next thing you know, you're using words like dude and like, oh my god, and like every single sentence. And you have that kind of nasally tone to your voice too. I know because I've noticed it within me. That's why my people ask me, what are you mixed with? Are you white or something? Or like, are you, like, what are you mixed with? You know, there's actually some white in there. They never talk about Asian or anything else. Of course not. They always come back to the European standpoint. The very nasally, generic kind of European. Integration literally kills you. And it makes you not want to have or question who you are. To make, and that's why they have this bullshit melting pot theory. Everyone just, race doesn't exist. No one see color because it helps to draw out and draw away from what you really are. Of course they want to suck you dry. Of course they want to take what's yours. Every other being is a product of us anyway and came from us. Even them, the Hispanics, the Asians. I mean, they came from us. It's not like, oh yeah, they're like us. They just evolved to a different kind. No, different pigmentation. What? No. They literally came from us. So, yeah. I mean, when I tell you this stuff, like, a lot of people look at me like I'm crazy. No. I'm telling you straight up truth, but you don't know. You wouldn't know. And This again, integration, it makes you more, watch Trick Baby scene. Trick Baby. I've said this in so many videos. Watch Trick Baby scene, like 1979 or 1989. You feel pressure to be more and more like a European, to conform and assimilate and all, whether you want to or not. That's why they push you towards money so much, because see, the ones in the offices and the ones that get you the most money aren't the floor jobs, aren't the post, man jobs and whatever, the guard at jail. No. So a lot of people are still miserable. They're unhappy. Even when they get a bunch of money for Jordans, it doesn't change how you treat them. Money doesn't buy freedom. Watch guys at Kodzo. Money doesn't buy freedom. You're just not able to maneuver through. And hell, yes, that's true, because guess what? I've had the most money on hand, spending money so far, before these crackers try to take it all again. This bullshit, eviction, but I still have to pay, until, the next year? Okay, whatever. I don't know. You see, when I had, $1,200 something on me, with the money that I had, $1,000, guess what? It don't matter how much money I have on me, because they take everything you have away when they're frisking you. Whether you ask to be searched or not, whether you I literally stood there and said, I don't consent to seizures of my stuff. I want my stuff back at the end. She still took my stuff anyway. She still whatever. Now if I have a knife or something in my pocket, fine, don't do that. But my phone, maybe just, all I'm saying is, am I detained or am I free to go? No, she took that as an attitude. And then she really arrested me. And then I was arrested on my paper. It says resisting officer. It doesn't say resisting arrest, because I wasn't doing all that. She can't, well, she could. Again, she could say anything she wanted to. Rodney King. Suspect was being hostile. Suspect was moving her. Suspect was, this is what happens, because a lot of them are cocky. That's why they say things they do. That's why they don't have any boundaries. That's why they litter the way they do. That's why my people litter the way they do, because it's this influence. We're not meant to be following after them. We're not meant to be. Anyway, I'm telling you, you don't know how deep this is, the energy of everything. This is energy that's passed down from one generation to the next generation. And it's real, y'all. It's so real. They all grow up cocky and entitled, and then when they have, especially because I'm a nigga, when something gets in the way, I'm talking about home life right now. When something gets in his way, he want to slam things down. He want to do all this stuff. And it's really? Slam down his own kids. Yell at his kids when they get hurt. But you're supposed to be going there. You're supposed to be taking care of them. You're supposed to be like, oh, baby, come here if you're hurt. Not, oh, look what you did. Not pushing them or handling them out of a room a certain way. That's how they are, though, This is how they are. And if you really pay attention, cared about yourself, you segregate. Whatever. I made so many videos like this. And another thing, the people who, are like me, who put this up here and who do all this, we get tired. Robert Perkins, we get tired of making these videos. We just, we either have to be forced to be selfish and just say fuck everybody. There's a moment of decision where you have to decide sometimes. Do I want to do this? I want to do that? And, no one else is there to ride for you. Your own people aren't there to ride for you. They gonna bullshit. Oh, yeah, man, it's a black struggle. No, but they don't really have your back like that. Why? Because you're dealing with scared Africans. That's why. Whether you knew it or not, whether they seemed like they were that type or not, they're scared Africans. Sam Cook. So I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me please. But he winds up not giving in. He didn't say he immediately didn't give in. He knew he was gonna die. That man knew he was gonna die. MJ knew he was gonna die. Prince, Biggie, Tupac, they knew they were gonna fucking die, y'all. Sandra knew she was gonna die. Y'all think this is a damn joke. Whitney knew she was going to die. Whitney knew she drowned in a fucking bathtub. Well, she was on drugs. What shit was she on where you can't get out of the damn tub? Well, she was on crack and... You know what? Okay, the same bullshit. You'll have them, they drowned in water, something like that. Or, they were just spaced out on the tub. But I'm sorry, y'all shot, these agents and shit literally shot MLK's brother. MLK, Martin Luther King, no Mandela effect shit here. Yes, Martin Luther King Jr. And a lot of niggas you ask about MLK, they act like they don't even remember, like it's a different reality. I think that's that Mandela effect shit going on. For real, a lot of people don't remember shit, certain shit. When you ask them, it's like, really? But I remember it, so what the fuck? But that's not no damn conspiracy, that's the real truth. It's just real, y'all. It's not just, niggas talking, but they put his brother floating face down in a swimming pool. Oh yeah, he drowned though. He drowned. These holistic doctors who have come forth and proven you can cure cancer, right? Cancer, disease isn't real. Dr. Sebi type shit. They killed Dr. Sebi. For real. They're cloning all types of people. Killed Kanye. They killed him. But they killed off the real version of him a long time ago. You've been seeing a lot of clones. A lot of clones, they have to chip and they have to make sure that they control with mind control. When that shit starts to wear off, or crackers can't get much right. So when that shit starts to mess up whatever else, and they start to glitch and malfunction, all that, staring off in space and shit, take it back, reboot it, something like that. Shit, IBM, Sony, something, shit. But I was saying, they put his brother face down in a swimming pool. Yeah, he drowned or whatever. When I was in that cell, I remembered, I started cracking, like, shit, anyone can come in here and do whatever. And it's a scary thing. Okay, fine. That's not unexpected. I know I have a nigga reality, so I know this, that could happen to me. And they're closing in on me. They're closing in. They're trying to figure out how to do the last little, circling kill or something. That's what they're doing. They're closing in. So I don't have much time left. I already know that. I thought I was going to be able to get out and do this or that with my little life experience, but I don't know. I thought I was going to go into a hot air balloon I don't really like being up in the air like that, or I don't know, just have more happiness in my life. That feeling of happiness weighing me down. Having some beautiful girl hold my hand and knowing that she's in love with me. I've never had that. Knowing that she's strong. She's strong for me. She's going to be there and she's going to be strong for me. But she's my little flower too, so, she knows that she's special enough to me, to let me, be there for her. It's nice, it's really nice, but no, my females are all messed up. My females are especially messed up. That's not Tommy Sotomayor talking, that's just the truth. That was me before I even found out about Tommy Sotomayor. I see that. The males are messed up. And because the female, hetero females or whatever they're all kind of stuff, is everything and anything in this world. Is anything and everything in this world. So, oh my God, this is it. Yes, it is. It is. Africans are so diverse. I'm sorry, that's not no, I'm not an agent. That's not no bullshit. Cleo Monago shit. That's not any, come on. That's just what it is. Some of these people out here, I think some of these, leaders or these mainstream faces, I think they're either cloned or something too. I think they're agents. I think some of them are agents too. But they're talking about some kind of, revolution or segregation or, reform or anything else. Where they're talking about, oh yeah, but them niggas talking about voting and trying to change the system, they're agents. I'm not, no. New form of racism every year, I'm telling you. I've been catching on to that shit. A lot of these people, they're full of shit too. A lot of these people come on, they'll just keep talking and talking and talking. You see it because they know for you as a slave, it feels good to kind of, now, okay, fine. You'll be able to freely kind of talk about it, at least a little bit more now, fine. We'll give you people who will literally be on YouTube telling you things that you wish you could say in front of us, and whatever, fine. And guess what though? You can be shouting, you can be blasting the videos and shouting along with your favorite, YouTuber or whatever, your favorite leader, aspirationist or whatever. But then you're quiet at work when you're around the crackers. If you're gonna be fighting, you gotta be fighting. And see, once I see the persistency and then you have to have knowledge too, and you're revolutionary, and you're they gotta take you down, and I'm a female. Females build nations, y'all. And that's in more ways than one. I don't have to, sleep with some guy to do that. And like, I mean, not in this sense. We're meant to build and influence each other as African people. We're meant to do that. And guess what? There's no community. We're not growing. There's no progress. There's no producing. Oh, I'm a rapper, or I'm this, or I play ball. So what? Besides activities that you do, well, these things can bring us together. Yeah, I can, but guess what? It's not. It's not. It's this nigga skimming over this nigga trying to give her on that nigga. I'm gonna be a better rapper than you. Tupac and Biggie. Whether that was a made up beef or not. Now, his legacy, Biggie, is basically that, oh yeah, he was a great, talented rapper that his life was in it too soon. How many of our people like that? Basically, it's just like, okay, yeah, they were great, but something ... Tiger Woods, he's great golf player. He whooped some crackers' asses at their own supposed game. Guess what? Oh, but he's a cheater. Oh, his white wife. Oh my God, swirlies, and vanilla and Oreos. Wow, and then crackers are gonna be angry and make that, the Oreo kids, his Oreo children, whatever that he could potentially have. But this cracker beast, white bitch, is all his talk. Like that's all his credibility. Just like Obama. Fact that he may or may not be from here, like, oh yeah, that monkey, Curious George looking nigger, that, okay, all that stuff, right? That stuff has to keep coming back up. Oh, well, those aren't the good liberal white people. No. Liberals are just as bad. Even worse, because now you trust them. Now you feel good, so you don't even think twice. You willingly give yourselves up to them. You think they're giving you a hug, but they're really stabbing you in the back. You just don't see the knife yet. That colonized ass coon, Gazi Kodzo video. Calling, a cooning ass Marine. We don't see color in the military and all lives matter. Man, if y'all don't get out of here with that shit, it's a trick. Obama was a fucking trick. Oh yeah, we got a black president. Yeah, no, that don't mean anything. See, my people don't understand these things. They're so caught up in not even the glam of the event or glam of it all. Remember that? That song, Glamorous or Fabulous, something like that. Glossy, glamorous. Right? Remember that song? First class, up in the sky, in a ship plane, living my life in the fast lane. Hey, I won't change, got it glamorous. Oh, glossy. I got done, not here, I got, Anyway. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I went to like a radio thing there. What in the world? And right back with these messages. Anyway, but for real, like, it's not cool. I mean, y'all niggas picked on me all my life. Especially the more around them, how I was. You sound white, you talk about, well, yeah, well, guess what? Well, even this whitewashed African, don't turn on your African because you think that's so much of a coon. Like, I'm telling you, I had my turnaround, my come around too, just as well. So, don't think that it's over for them. Neither your fake ass, maybe on the low agent. Well, maybe not they're an agent because they're literally a part of probably some kind of clone or robot that literally reports back files and video edits and systems. I don't know, whatever. I don't know how that stuff works, but I'm telling you, like. Don't give up on who you think are these hoteps or these, over masculine, harmful people. Don't give up on your people. That's what I'm saying. Because the thing is, you can be just educated or really educated, not that white ass Christopher Columbus, Abe Lincoln, 1972 kind of okay. No, not that book shit. And that's all definitions and quotes. And because again, just learning like that's not natural either. So a lot of us forget that shit at the end of after the end of every week. Once we have it, and that's why the school system is designed like that. You're okay, take these notes, take 50, 70 definitions by Monday, test this Wednesday. Really? If they even tell you that it's this Wednesday, they're like, oh yeah, test soon or test Wednesday. And then it's like, fine, whether it's a surprise or not, it's like, you're literally just meant. This is how it's been for years. My mom can tell you this is how it's been for her too in school. So could your mother or her mother's mother, so on and so forth. Again, this is all ancestral, y'all. This isn't natural. We sit down, we take down definitions, we get a belief. We're told how to think. We're told how we will think, whether we'll be visual, whether we'll be by sound. That's just how. If they only give it by sound, that's it. It's just that. If you need anything special, guess what? You go to ESL or you're mental. Now you have ADHD. All this other stupid shit. When that's not natural for us. We don't. I mean, I need to touch things. I need to feel it. I need to intertwine with it. I need to actually get the experience with it. That's why I like hands-on stuff. I like the visual and things I can imagine. I need that. It's just natural creativity. But then I was like, I'm telling you, sitting in some room, synthetic floor walls, you're trapped, and it's like artificial light over you for like what 6 or 8 hours. It's ridiculous. Some places 10 or 12. Like, come on. Like, I feel like I was saying something else before I said this, but for real, like, just know this isn't some made up thing. Like, I'm not making this up. I think this is made up. This isn't made up. SeGRegAtE right now. It's 1:55 a.m. Y'all need to SeGRegAtE. Stop playing around. Like, you can be the most, you can be the most educated. You can be so, wow, she was so woke. Just like Sandra, she was so, but guess what? When it came down to it, she was alone. There's nothing for us. And these crackers know that. That's why, again, they're the ones with the guns. You take a step around, all they have to do is handle it right then and there. And then what? We're just going to be another visual candlelighting. We're going to be another march. We're going to be more faces on fucking t-shirts and milk cartons and shit. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Y'all need to get out of your fucking seats. Y'all want to forget what the fuck, things really are. Only until another experience happens to your ass or your friends. And that's, it's disgusting, but against crack design, and that's also, again, stop blaming the crackers. It's you. Like I said, people, Gazi and all of us, and even Umar Johnson, we get tired after a while. We get tired because we can tell y'all we want to. Why do we have to make 50 revolutionary songs, when you should have gotten it within the first lyric of the first fucking song, the first lyric, the first fucking line? Why? Why do we have to try so hard? Why do we keep saying the same shit over and over? Because y'all don't care about it yourselves. And then we literally tell you, it's like we're parents. It's like some kind of parent who's so I have to tell you, like, why am I trying to save you more than you're trying to save you? You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, because I'm a smart nigger, I'm a smart Negro, African, whatever. My thing is, I understand I can be out there all day. Just like I've been trying to get groups together here. I've been trying to get, but see, no niggas on my level. They seem like it, they're not as serious as I am. They don't actually want to take steps to build this or to build that for themselves or to get this started or to have anything that they can pass down or, see, they don't want to sit around and talk all day or this or that or whatever. But even then, a lot of them aren't talking on the right route. They're not as revolutionary. They're still somewhere along lines of integration, somewhere along lines just trying to work with some of the crackers. No, stop it. Forest Wiles. Oh, no, that's too far. That's Ray's ass. Really? The same little white ass nasal voice comes out. That's Ray's ass. Oh my god. Like Jessica. The same shit. Starbucks. Hey, Gazi, shout out. I mean, God, Gazi, throw back. Starbucks. Fail. Anyway, country nigger. Hey, I was laughing at that because I was just laughing at that. They said, so we're taught so many things isn't about being black, being white. But, you don't see our people out there going hunting. You don't see our people out there in canoes and shit like that and rock climbing. You don't see our people doing that. You don't see people out here on these nature shows and these survival shows. You don't see our people. That's why it's a surprise. Same thing. You don't see our people in the biochemistry classes. That doesn't mean that we're not able to. I have to differentiate that too. I'm not trying to say, you know what I'm saying? Some of my people get angry with me. Oh, so what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Like, we're not as good. No, that's not what I'm saying. Like, I know we're great. Everything is there. But, see, you don't give a fuck enough to tap into it. Again, I'm going to talk about it. This is where it comes back on you. This is your problem. You can talk all you want to about it. You can have t-shirts made about this, that, Trayvon Martin. It don't matter. You're not actually doing anything. You're not stirring enough. This is why when you have, I've been trying to get groups and meetings together of more people like me for a while. This is why when you have one, call it militant, one strong African who's resilient and revolutionary, guess what? That nigga is going to either be assassinated by themselves, going to be on death row, they're never going to get any kind of justice. They're just going to be put down. And that's going to be the end of it. Because y'all niggas still not doing anything. I can't do this by myself. This is why we keep pushing and keep saying the same shit. Because y'all, as a collective, we have not moved. We have not moved. There is no presence from us. There's no presence felt from us. A lot of people are so submissive and so weak. They can be the kind of niggas going on, yeah, man, my bitch and my guns, but that don't mean anything. Because a lot of Negroes see right through that. They'll just fake along with you. Oh yeah, man, I know if that were my kid, I would have done this. You wouldn't have done shit. Because you're so scared. And a lot of us are selfish. We don't want that bullet. We don't want that bullet instead. I mean that. People after Sandra talking about people talking about a lot of the other people who are killed and gunned down, not just Sandra. Well, that Sterling guy, the guy who's really shot in the side in front of his daughter, like in front of his woman, in front of his wife, like, reaching for his ID after he said he's going to get his ID. Like, what I'm saying is, I'm sure those pigs just let those girls drown. I'm sure they did. I'm really sure they did just let her daughters drown. Probably just watch them. Oh, well, that's their automatic punishment. That's what they get. Again, they don't remind them. See, those African kids, those monkeys, right? They didn't remind them of their own little cracker, whatever. Nigger hating, nephews and nieces and grandsons. So they didn't have the automatic instinct to jump in. Gazi even said it. And young Pharaoh, there are proof studies that show Caucasians don't feel things a certain way. They just don't do that. And see, with the niggas, that's how a lot of my people are. A lot of my people tend to be niggas. They don't feel certain things. Certain things are just cut off, and you see, because they're being cut off. Their energy is being cut off from this world. My energy, certain energies and things that I used to relate to, and my cheeriness has gone away. That's why a lot of people are bitter and they're so nasty all the time. That's why they talk about sex and drinking, and that's why a lot of them are just drinking themselves away, or they're trying to get high all the time because they're so miserable and they're so disconnected already. Like, it's not some fake ass therapy shit to give them excuses. That's not some weak shit. That's just what it is. If you're having a weak moment, just admit that. Move on, and then we build on it. There's nothing wrong with admitting that we're weak, or like, we or our leaders didn't do everything right. Some of our leaders, don't you talk about MLK like that. Don't you talk about this. Don't you talk about Rosa Parks like this. But actually, some of these people weren't all they're cracked up to be. I've heard MLK, he was a Mason anyway. I have to look into that more. And even then, there's no way of really telling, because, whether it's actually trying to find out certain truths about this person, or whether it's just certain critiques of this person or opinions of this leader, that leader, a lot of them end up doubting their work, their life's work, or what they put out anyway. Because they're doing the wrong thing, yeah, but it's like, again, no one checks on stuff, so it's fine to check yourself every once in a while. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, whether it's an opinion or whatever else, it's fine to check yourself. It's fine to not think the usual. That's another thing. We just want to go with the crowd. We just want to blend in anything to that, because we have this slave mentality of killing and beating each other's asses, not just in front of Massa, but just to defend Massa, even when Massa ain't around. That's the office Betsy in there that I've been talking about so much. That's her. She will defend to the death Massa. Put her finger on my face. Excuse me. No, you will not do that. So that's also her. I'll get just like that other Negro who's supposed to be my sister. Oh yeah, these are my neighbors. These are my friends. Defending them. Defending the hell out of them. I wish I still had my phone so you can hear that yourself. Hear the recording. Maybe somehow they'll be able to transfer everything, like transfer the SD card, everything onto this next phone I'm supposed to be getting. But I have to drive up soon and replace my phone. Shit, maybe just like Sandra, I'll be on my way somewhere and then I'll end up getting pulled over or something like that. Maybe. You never know. Because I really think these pigs communicate with other pigs in other counties and things. Okay, watch out for this one. She's gonna be looking like this. She's gonna be in this car. Maybe I should change my hair. To be honest, maybe I should fucking change my hair. That way, it's a little bit easier for me to scan by. Cause I know they've been passing this along. I know they're plotting something. I know they are. I know it. They just say, yeah, she's, young female nigger with dreads, kind of light mocha skin, or maybe be wearing shorts or something. I don't know. They're not dreads, they're fucking twists. Again, that's why they deserve to stay out of our shit. They don't know about our shit. It ain't dreads. It's not dreads or twists. Y'all don't know. I don't even know enough about us, so, stop. That's what happens when integration, again, they get to get in a little bit on your history, on your people, how you do things, and they think suddenly they own it. They think suddenly, which again, dreads, now they're doing dreads, yoga, they want to get in on it. They have to claim it, and pretty soon, things will go down in history as it never was ours. Like, a lot of people don't know classical music, all these things, that's us. Rock, that's us. That's fucking us. Jazz, that's us. All that shit. Everything's owed to us. What we call the alphabet, that's a bullshit knockoff of our original. Our original, what you compare letters, way of communication, Symbols. You see these symbols out here all the time, especially healthcare symbols. You'll see a lot of Egyptian things like that reflected in anyway, but you wouldn't know that unless you knew that about yourself. Again, you don't know yourself, you don't know your enemy. I mean, it's like if you're out here, you have to, everything is, there's a lot of, chemicals and things like that involve, so water is going to naturally learn its opposite. It's, like if you're something out here, if you're a being, you have to learn what plants you can and can't eat. You have to learn how to survive, and I'm telling you, we keep trying to push to be around these motherfuckers when that's not how we survive. That's not how we can even just get by decently. We're struggling and they still fucking with us. I'm struggling and they still fucking with me. So like I said, so I know all this isn't just gonna go away. And I can imagine some kind of paradise where maybe everything subsides. But to be honest, I'm thinking about going to the beach. Whenever I can. Because I need to last little good trip. Me and my dogs at the beach. I need a last little relaxing good trip. But even then, I remember a bunch of crackers were on there staring at me like I was some foreign. I was like, oh, she's not supposed to be here. What is she doing here? But see, last time we were with another, beast and tall one too. So they didn't want to challenge him or challenge each other. Oh, well, that's weird. He probably has his motives, or good for him. Because again, see, when we mate with them, they literally mess our blood up. They literally taint our blood. And see, he gets to have the Black Queen DNA. He gets to have all this from an African woman. Take all her information, and then now kids are, the kids spawn of that product. About no different from these other experiments happen and why they're even here in the first place. Hispanics, Asians, everyone else. So all I'm saying is listen, it's nothing a nigga can ever do, so I certainly can't do this by myself. And I've been telling people this. Can't do this by myself. And niggas, we gotta stop getting it out of the niggas. Stop that shit. Whether you think you'll get along, okay, that nigga likes Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! And you like to watch basketball and shit all day. So, you can be enemies and separate tribes and shit later, I guess. You don't need any more stupid ass tribal wars, but okay. Whatever. Learn your polar opposite and know who your real enemy is. Like, it's like you constantly see a lion slaughter your kids every day. Another lion coming to your territory. And like, you're snapping and shit like at your cubs, your own cubs, someone who has nothing to do with it. Like, these people are the problem. The homosexuals or whatever else are not your fucking problem. Well, they're breaking up the family. I'm sorry, but it was hetero men who impregnated this hetero woman and who had the hetero, responsible over. Yeah, but that prison system, that's why they can't do it. Okay, either way, there's always some kind of excuse. Either way. So, is that the Hotep community, it's this, everybody else, it's all this other stuff. And it's like this boohoo thing. So fine, you address everything. I'm not taking away from the problems. Yes, I admit this could be a problem. I admit this could be a problem. I admit this could be a resounding problem, and it's something that keeps recurring. But I'm telling you, the little bit that's left, why don't you get better? Well, because they don't know how, and I understand that. I understand. So I'm literally sitting here and agree with you. Yes, you're right. I'm not taking any of these points away from you, but still, it never comes to the thing of how maybe there's a point where this could have been done better. Maybe there's a point of this or that. Like, it never comes to that. It's just the whole hour and a half of the talk show, radio show is bitching about the same shit we've heard before, the same shit we already know. We've seen with our own eyes, probably some of us. We know for ourselves. We're going to be told again and again is what it is. You know, a lot of niggas stay talking. A lot of these fake ass, leaders and shit or agents, they keep you talking. Because you're going to be militant and shit when you're watching a video. But see, when you come out here, you're not out here shouting cracker, cracker, cracker. Because you're going to get shot the fuck up. Well, I have to worry about my kids. I have to worry about, I know, because they got you. You're in the system. You have to worry about constantly how you're going to make money day in and day out. Taking your kids to these indoctrination factories they call school. Otherwise, you're going to get a fine. Otherwise, you're going to be in jail. Right? They're going to start calling you and sending you letters. Your child hasn't been in school. Especially if you're African, they don't need your African kids not in school. They need to keep constant with the program, with the media. They need that TV to be on. They're showing your kids all kinds of videos in these classes. They're going to tell you, yeah, we show educational stuff. No, but I'll tell you, sometimes there's all kind of other stuff up in there. That's the truth. I'm telling you real stuff. Right? All these white-ass books and shit about all this white stuff. So you're constantly immersed in this crack of shit when you're an African. And so you naturally just think, you naturally just try to, because especially as a kid, you're taught just follow what everyone says, just whatever, so anyway. Segregate Africans. I just need to wake the fuck up. But I realized after she said, okay, so you go back to jail. So, like I said, I'm keen. I knew she had told them. I knew that, and see, the other one had to keep trying to control her mother. She's like, Mom, stop. Mom, it's okay. Mom, just leave her. Yeah. My thing is, just the pressure I'm under in those situations because, like I said, I want to show y'all something, okay? I'm gonna just let this say it. Bobby, you're a fucking hypocrite and you're just as much of a coon. God said it himself. He didn't have to say it again. I already knew this before he said it, before any other motherfucker says it. No offense to God, but you know what I'm saying. Listen, you know what I'm saying. Like, we all coon every day, okay? Whether you're the nigga out here worrying about bread constantly. Well, I have to survive. Again, you willingly give them the okay when you keep, living within a system, when you keep doing all this stuff. You make this your focus, not your focus, all these NFL games and shit like that, and notice how all this stuff is always a constant thing. Money is there's always some bill out there needs to be paid. There's always another game, whether NFL, NBA, something. There's always something. Okay, a brand new movie coming out. Whoa, pay attention to this. Pay attention to this now. Oh, a medical crisis. Some made up shit they probably made up anyway. Oh no, it came from Africa. No, those are just motherfuckers you've given it to, and now you're again, making Africa look so bad, making the Africans over here confused and disgusted with their own kind, with their own land. Africa's never done shit to them, but okay, now you're gonna be like, okay, oh yeah, everyone over here is sick of malaria and Ebola. Everyone over here is bad, and Africa's bad. But hey, don't worry, us good white people, we're putting our lives on the lines for the Africans over here, because we're just and the Indian kids, because we're just so giving. We're just no. Pearl Harbor, huh? Oh yeah, the U.S. was the good guy in that. They didn't just willingly sacrifice those people. 9/11, they just did willingly sacrifice. You're right, man. Rituals are just, like I said, hang on, just watch this. All in all, she doesn't care. Like, they want it to happen. They want another nigger to be in the situation. And they even get a kick out of it, and they get this power from feeling like they're the ones who put me in there. They're the reason why I'm in there. They get this power surge from that. They really do. That's why at the end, she was even happy to say it. She was laughing. Yeah, like, go back to jail, or this time maybe you'll stay in jail. Like, really? How does she know? That was her mother who said that. So obviously everyone else knows too. I had to make sure nothing was going on. They could easily just pick up my acoustic and walk out or do whatever. I heard her come in one time and then come in a second time. I want y'all to listen to this stuff.
Georges County Maryland has been found guilty after
these fake ass crackers. Oh yeah, like I'm the concerned news anchor, reporting this. Don't let them fool you. Don't let these white faces going, oh my god, and all the riots, and oh my god, what are we gonna do? Everything's just crazy, oh my god. Fake little Becky giving you a little trail tear. One little tear. Fake ass Kardashian cries. Never any fucking tears. Don't fall for this shit. Don't fall for a black face doing it either. A black face is going to, and this is why, sometimes you can tell agents by, again, this agents with anything. This agents who out there in the streets, they were burning flags, or they were literally fighting pigs, or they were literally doing a lot of stuff is a setup, it's a delusion, y'all. When you see these new news anchors who have a black face or a melanated face, and they just sitting there calm and perfectly still, they have that fake ass, cracker like energetic. Thanks a lot there, Paul. And now back to you, Barbara. All that like Barney shit. That's how they're laughing. Like some of the news anchors are really laughing reporting this shit. Flint water, all that stuff. They're literally laughing. Just look at this shit. That's how you know some of our agents, because they're too comfortable. Or when you literally just see some of these YouTube leaders, just like all they do is get on and they talk about something that happened. They go away, disappear for a while. But see, you never hear about what they're never actually going out. Even the niggas who, have money. They claim to have money or something like that. Or, oh yeah, I'm helping my people, or nature boy, or something like that. I'm just saying, like, I know they can't give away their exact location or whatever, I guess, if they're really not agents, or if they're really not this, if they're really not that, I don't know, but, okay, so you're really having my best interest, but see, okay, the pharoah movement, I've looked into how that's actually backed by the CIA. Could be, couldn't be. Again, there's all kind of shit up out of here happening, like clones and droids. You never know what's what and who's who. And my thing is, listen. These niggas, oh yeah, Lamar Johnson, his school, oh yeah, I'm here for you. I'm actually doing stuff for you. And then, especially when they're on YouTube, the young Pharaoh, okay, yeah, he knows some John, but I bet you, whether it's Brother Polite or not, or Senator, there's no way they would have this knowledge be up here. Because my videos have been being blocked. They've been being, blocked. I know that. They've been, censored and things like that. Commercials and stuff put through them and all kind of stuff. So, it's scary having this closing end feeling. You can see yourself, it's literally, this is the time. Wait, can you see it? 14th of June. Dang, yo. This camera sucks. 14th of June. This is another camera. 14th of June. Okay, whatever. So like these niggas, okay, yeah, I'm getting this system together. We have a police force. Okay, but I never see this so-called police force. The only time I see you is when you like, okay, you're talking about, Tyrese and what he said on Twitter, something like that, and Lovely 2002 or 2001. None of that matters. All that, oh yeah, guess what Drake's new bae is. Guess who his new boo is. That doesn't matter. That doesn't continue our revolution. That doesn't matter. It's not even revolutionary. Who gives a fuck? Nicki Minaj's crazy hair colors. Whoa, she dyed it all green. Like, she's done pink. But oh my god, green? Wow. It's weave anyway. The fuck? Covering up herself. Covering up that African shit. Like, what the fuck? So... These fake ass hoteps who never, Tommy's so wrong because he's too harsh. He points too much at the black female. Young Pharaoh. Well, no, he's great though because he only says great things about the female, and he says mainly that it's mainly the male's fault, or he'll, mainly point at the males and say how it's the male who isn't uplifting the female enough. That's why the female's out here acting crazy, and why she can carry on, why it's just like she has a right to her. I get that. The males and the females are having reactions to certain things, so that's why a lot of my people are a certain way. Walking with their head down, they're this, that, they're so angry, they're so bitter. They're really shy. They flinch whenever someone moves, so they think they're about to get hit. There's all kind of shit. Grow up in these nasty ass homes, again, abused by their own people. Grow up being called charcoal and shit, own people. We can sit here all day, yeah, but you know where that came from? Again, we're going around in circles. That's like us talking about how great of a leader this person was to that person. Doesn't matter, they're dead, they were assassinated. Okay? Well, yeah, but you know, they're pushing for integration, so they still end up, they're assassinated, but we can't feel too bad for them because they were Mason on the low, or they were a coon, they were pushing for integration. That's why they don't matter. That shouldn't, that says a lot about you. And I don't want any kind of African leader like that over me, trying to throw this person out or throw this person out versus this or versus that or whatever the hell you think should happen or whatever. Because it might as well happen. You need to take responsibility for the whatever, you know, a business or the president, whatever. This president can't go back and, oh man, this president messed everything up for me real bad. You can't just keep bitching about it. You have to move forward within the moment. And if you take over a business, however that business was left, guess what? You're the new leader. You're the boss. You come in, it doesn't matter what. And you now, all responsibility is on you. Okay, you came to the business that was thinking it was failing, but it's your job to try to push up, like, you know, and this is how I guess you know you're not meant to do certain things. You can tap out too easily out of it. It's not for you or whatever, but I'm telling you, just watch out for these people, because a lot of these things they claim they're building, they're not building at all, and that's why you never see anything happening. There's never anything different. And you definitely never see that within your hometown. Hoteps or anyone else, you know, talk about how everyone messed up on this part, that part right there. Don't just talk about this, that, because you think, you know.
And started forcing him back to his car just to investigate why they were there. And then
he says like it's not a big deal, just to investigate why they were there, as if it's weird, it's wrong for them to be there. And you see the houses are kind of like suburban a little bit, like, you know, that white shit, you know, big ass suburban neighborhood, the shit I grew up in once upon a time.
he decided he needs to pull a gun and point it at the head of the man. Let's take a look.
In the car now! I'm not gonna tell you again! Get back in the car!
This is how they are. That pig, when I tell you she was arresting me, she was all aggressive, hiking up my pants. So she didn't have to have up. She didn't have to have up. When I tell you that, she was hiking up my pants so hard, like into like my crotch, kicking my feet. Spread your feet, even though my feet were spread. They were spread. She was trying to have me like basically do a split or something like that. Like, I'm telling you, that's not over exaggeration. That's what it was. Is that ridiculous? Look what I can make this nigger do. Saying to other crackers behind. Look what I can make this nigger do. Do this, do that. And they know if they don't do it, guess what? They're going to get slammed up against the thing. I get to taser them, and I get to say that they were getting ready to run away or whatever else instead when they were just standing there. Right? And then my sister just standing there, one of my own standing there, just standing literally with those crackers, just one by one. And see, I'm not crazy. I'm not on any pill. This isn't imaginative. This isn't, you know, imaginary. And to get you locked away, because people just want to say you're crazy and you know, be done with you. That person's crazy, so that's why they don't matter what they were saying. So, you know, let's not judge it on the content. Let's just overall this and that. You know, let's just, okay. Especially when it's your own. Yeah, but all homosexuals, they're this, they're that. No. I because of the Catholics and their nasty shit, they've connected pedophilia and homosexuality. I don't understand how you would actually think, okay, so I'm homosexual, so let me go for kids. I don't understand that. I don't understand. I feel like I'm gonna fucking throw up. I don't get that. You know, I mean, they haven't even, they haven't grown and things, like, they have, like, that, like, a little kid face, you know, they're drooling, they're all pudgy and squishy cheeks. I don't know how you look at something like that, and I don't know. It's like how you look at a panda. Oh, yeah, like, I want to fuck that panda. I want to lick the trash can. I want to make out with the trash can. Like, how did you... I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, again, the only people who are sitting there doing that stuff, My Strange Addiction. Well, yeah, you shouldn't listen to TV. Okay, but yeah, I'm telling you, the grown-up baby, Riley. My name's Riley. And I was a cracker. Doing that. The cracker fucking their own car. You know what I'm saying? That's not of us, y'all. The woman, there was an African woman, she was eating seat cushions or something like that. Just eating her mattress. Y'all gotta stop. The cracker influence is real.
Get back in the car! Get back in the car! Go ahead. I dare you to fucking fight me, son.
That's how they are. That's how they are. That's how they are. That's not over exaggeration.
Get back in the car!
See how I pushed him?
Go ahead. I dare you to fucking fight me, son.
And I know that he was gripping his neck real hard. Just like that bitch ass piggy police. She put them cuffs on real damn tight. She made sure to do that real hard. I'm gonna show you something else. She was squeezing his neck. I know that. You can tell. And see, I remember watching this, and it wasn't even as viral as it was. See this one right here. Now it's everywhere. Now it's everywhere. This, now it's everywhere. But when I was watching it, yeah. You know, it wasn't even that big. This is a few months ago I was just watching it.
I am about to leave, but it's not
Give me
no
your
sense.
ID so that I can cite you.
I am not going to give you my ID because I did not bring your...
See, and when you pull out that whole, see, crackers get to that shit. You don't get to that shit. Stop teaching kids, see? You just need to do this and then you'll be fine. And there was this video, I'll show you, BuzzFeed video. Oh yeah, we practice every night before we go to sleep. That is just so... You need to be a good slave. You need to be a good slave. That's what it really is. Let me look it up right now. It's not just black brothers out here. You're any kind of resistant African. Whether you think that African, oh, you like Coldplay, or you've once in your life liked Coldplay. You know, you're white or you're too white. Listen, if they're awake now and they're sitting there with you, some of the niggas who you thought were, oh yeah, they're into what you think is white shit or what you consider okay. They like fireworks. She likes ice skating, so she's too white or something like that. You know, again, these stupid separations that have been put up, you know, I mean the stupid ones. There are real separations, but the stupid shit that's just been put up. Oh, you read mysteries, and that's white. You know, you read mystery kind of books, or you don't read magazines, or you don't read a certain brand of a magazine. You know, whatever. You don't like a certain lip gloss flavor. Like, it's so stupid, y'all. Light skin, dark skin. I know where that came from, but I'm telling you, the way we keep continuing this shit ourselves, yeah, but that's only because, after a while, no one gives a fuck why we're indoctrinated, how it happened. Niggas are tired of y'all saying that. Niggas are tired of it in general. I'm tired of being tired of it. I just want it fixed. Okay? Look at this shit.
Officer...
Adam 11 from...
You can go ahead and arrest me.
Adam
I don't care,
You
man.
can do all that. Oh yeah, am I detained? Am I free to go? Shit, that shit don't work for you though.
You can arrest me for right on the sidewalk? Bro,
Okay,
no, this
I'm
don't make
telling
no
you
sense.
right now.
N. Martinez,
Give me your
Merced Police.
You see, if you don't give them their ID, if you don't give them your name, then you're resisting. That's what my paper says. I was like, okay, what law have I broken? Am I being detained or am I free to go? Yes, you're being detained. It was yes, you're being detained. If you could hear this recording of her, this woman, so smug with it. Yes, you're being, okay, what law have I broken? She got quiet then. Because again, even if, okay, yeah, I'm a smart nigga. I study my stuff. I know what questions to ask. It don't matter. You'll be considered a smart ass nigga. You'll be considered being a smart ass if you ask questions. That's why their system, their military system, that's why everything is so militant. You can't ask any questions. You know, you're punished. You can't do this. You're taken to jail. I mean, all the stuff you're watched. You have to have a permit to go here. You have to have this, to do that. All this stuff is unnatural. Again, it's not of us. We're meant to be within our lands. There's no, I own this land, you own that land. It's everybody's land. We are of the land. It's not, this is my land. Fuck that shit. And fuck those little white ass cracker songs that's brainwashing you. All the MLK movies and shit that come out. This land is your land. This land is my land. All that kind of stuff. It wasn't the right tone, but y'all know what I'm saying. From the, certain islands to the, no. That is bullshit. God bless America. All that shit is fucking bullshit. Y'all need to stop all this Christian, I'm Baptist, I'm Presbyterian niggas. Y'all are some damn Africans. That is not yours. Oh yeah, Christianity came out of Africa. Nope. Watch young Pharaoh. He can squash all that shit. And I'm not stupid. Like, I really feel like, again, how is he able to talk about this stuff without him being an agent of some sort or another fluke? Watch him be some nigga that's randomly killed off. And sometimes they'll put these people out here just so they can have them randomly killed off or in exile or, whatever else, just so they can show and make a reflection. See, this happens. If any of y'all come on here talking about this stuff, you're going to end up getting shot off too. Sometimes it's a planned death. Sometimes it's planned between whatever, this leader and this person, and they don't really die. They're not really killed. They agree to, go in hiding for a while. They just agree to be in disguise for a while or something like that, So don't think it's always, oh yeah, this person was killed. You know, people swear they see Pac. They swear they still see Michael Jackson. There's anything and everything in this world, so don't just automatically deem them as crazy. If they show enough proof, hell, I'm open to it, okay? That's just what it is. And so, oh yeah, because you're dumb. No. I mean, I didn't say, oh yeah, I believe you ultimately. Sure thing. You know, I didn't say all that shit. You have to be walked through step by step. At least me, because I'm analytical. I like to know this, what's the, the foundation of it, so I can know where I'm going, so I can ascend and I can excel. That's just what it is.
I don't have to give you
Yes,
nothing.
you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Why? What law says
So
that?
that I can.
See, that was her too. She literally paused. Well, because it's bullshit. You know it is. They don't like a nigger making a fool out of them. They don't. As a Hispanic, she's so whitewashed. She's trying to be, and it's not that hard. It's not that hard for them to be just like, This is what it does being around them. But anyway.
400 block of West Main.
Man,
This is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens.
So one of the officers know me, so bad.
You need to give me your ID.
Excuse me.
You need to give me your ID.
Excuse
You
me.
see, they do this a lot. They're gonna literally, there's this pig at high school who arrested me, finally got to arrest me the second time, whatever. I had to do some volunteer community service work. I have videos of that too. Where literally, he was pushing back one of my African young men. I saw him pushing him. He was pushing this boy. He's like, no, all this stuff. All he had done was stand up this African boy. Trying to go on about, well, no, he's resisting. And when he was standing there, still, just plain as day, my African boy, he was still pushing it back. He was testing. And he started to do that to me, too. They will literally put their body in your way. They'll start to push you back, like, with their body, and they'll literally push you or trip you or something like that, or grab hold of you, spin you around, just like at that pool party. Like pushing people, pushing kids, get out of here, go away. And we're saying, just go away. And then they're, hey, come back here. Stop resisting. But it's like, you just told me to leave. So, anyway, just making up shit. That way they can say that you were running away, but you were still being hostile with them when they were trying to, I was trying to, gain hold of the victim or the suspect, whatever.
You need to give me your ID.
Okay. Hey, let her. Hey, it's good. I got it. Hey, I got it. I got it.
Are you gonna
Are you gonna
Don't touch me.
I got it, bro.
Don't touch me now.
What do
I
you
got
think
it.
this is?
You need to give me your
I got it.
You better get off me.
Hey,
Chill out. Chill out.
You see, he's trying to, because he knows he's getting too aggressive. He feels that, and that's why he tried to stop. That's me. You see, I'll be more of it, because that's me being gentle on you. I'm still giving you this. I don't like it when I turn into the kind of nigga. I don't like that when I turn into that nigga shit. I don't like that. It's that rough, don't get me there. I start to shake. I can't breathe, like I'm having a panic attack. I get so intense. I don't know, blackout. Like, I don't remember things. I don't like that. And that's because I don't get into that character often. I don't like to get into that character. That's why when they were doing what they were doing, I didn't even pull out my protection piece, because if I do that, they're going to go even more buck wild. They're going to try to get the cops on there. And then I don't need the cops in my face trying to take my weapon away from me and trying to say that I was hurting them when all I did was pull it out. Because obviously, the more they raise their voice to me, the more they get hostile with me, the more I have to try to hurry up before they do whatever they're trying to do to me. That girl ran at me with glass in her hands. So what I'm saying is, when I pull out my protection, because they're literally right here on me, right here. So, and running at me. So it's like, I have to hurry up and be quick. But guess what? When I pull it out, though, then they're gonna actually jump on me and say they have reason to. Then one of them's gonna hold me down and do whatever. Or then when they call the cops, the cop is just gonna see the video that I pulled out something that looks like a gun. They're not gonna see what it is. They're gonna overlook the fact of why I did it and why it was rational to do it. They're gonna see that I wasn't there. They're not gonna see that I wasn't in their face. I wasn't, commenting. They're not gonna see that. I'm standing off to the side every time. No, it's not on my face. these damn mice have gotten fleas onto the place. Now my dog has fleas, and he's been having fleas everywhere. So when I tell you I have bites everywhere, and there's literally, stuff crawling on my face sometimes, and my shirt. I find them just random, like in my shirt when I'm sleeping, and crawling on my breast, things like that. In the carpet, in my socks, in my closet. I didn't think they were in my closet. They're in my closet too. So, this is my bed. Hey, everybody. See, I feel one on me right now. Like, I felt something on my face with the cob. Y'all see me touch my face a lot, but the cob is gonna, whether it's a gun, it can be any kind of weapon. It can be a fork in my pocket. I can be on my way to a friend's house, going to go get some ribs or something like that, or I don't know, go maybe salad or something like that. I don't know. And someone's laughing, right? Wait, a fork and the ribs, and okay, whatever. Certain people don't clean their silverware a certain way, so sometimes I like to just make sure that I'll bring like a plastic fork, a plastic spoon, and my own fork to make sure that it's clean up. Some people, they literally will spit on their silverware and say it's clean. Yes. So watch out now. Someone, well then why are you eating food from there? That's something else. But bro, like, you're right. Keen. See past this, you're right. Keep challenging it. But this person actually has good food, decent sanitation of the food, and so anyway. Any kind of weapon, whether it looks like a gun or not, even if you have a rock in your pocket. Oh yeah, the suspect was playing this, or the suspect was very hostile when I got there. No, I'm not hostile. I'm very, there's still a lot of energy going on in me. I'm still very, on edge. So they take my talking fast as rude. They take my talking fast as, this or that, or as that's what they take it as. And again, who do I talk to? Who do I show my video collections to? Who do I do that to? Because I'm where I'm at. My mom's where she's at. Little buddies I used to have. Oh, I'm working, or I'm doing this. I know you are. You're slums. I know you're always going to be working. Congratulations. Having those 2 or 3 jobs the rest of your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and let this run, because it's almost 3. I have to get some sleep. I mean, this is my therapy. This is who I talk to sometimes. Like, I just have to get it out somehow. Besides actual videos and the audio clips you'll hear yourself, I have to get some kind of audio, narration over, or at least a backbone story, or, just a continuation, just thoughts on it, because I have to, this is how I do it. There's nothing else. I mean, I'm not going to talk to a wall, you know what I'm saying? At least this way, there's still some way of other people being able to see it. So it is like I'm talking to somebody else, and I don't know, I can just talk, average or whatever. I don't like to say the word normal, but I'm tired. I can talk plain as be, because I know somehow someone's going to end up, seeing this or scrolling through, what's this or whatever. If it doesn't get ruined like my last one. I said that about the last. I mean, there are so many more recordings, y'all. I wish I could play for you. So many things that happened, and things either I won't get to tell because I'll just go down for it, or they'll just say that I was crazy, they'll say this, they'll say that, and it'll just be whatever. I'm separating my hair, y'all see? Isn't it pretty? Or I can put it in my face like this. You know what I'm saying? Love that. But anyway, I love how many layers our hair naturally has. Like, our hair naturally can layer itself. That's not because I am 4B, okay? 4B, 4C. It's not no 4B, 4C thing. That's just what it is. Like, I'm telling you, just learn your hair.
Why is he touching me?
Hey, I got it on film, bro. It's all good.
You got it on
It's all
film,
good.
so you
It's all
better not
good.
touch me. I didn't
It's all
touch you,
good.
so don't
Give me
touch
your
me.
ID now.
It's all good.
Yes, you
No, I'm not giving you nothing.
Give me.
Bruh,
Hey,
get off. What
Give
is
me
you
your
doing?
ID now.
What is you doing?
Put your hands
What
behind
is
your
you
back.
He's better than me, actually. That's what I should be doing, but I don't, because I've never gotten physical like that with someone. Not like that, and I'm kind of afraid to. I'm not even talking about for them. I'm just like, I don't know. There's so many things that can go wrong. So many things. I've never been in a physical fight. There's so many things. Well, like I said, I've been assaulted times, but I've never, I don't know, it's weird. It's kind of weird to explain. Even when she had, like, even in the moment, like I said, they've been doing what they've been doing. It's like, when she was just in my face the way she was, it's like, really? I still didn't do anything bad. Like, it's like, really? That wasn't a good time to take a step back and to arm my stuff and to load my stuff. You know? Then a cop would have got involved and they would have just, oh, well, you were using a dangerous weapon. And then suddenly they confiscate my weapon. I never get it back. And suddenly I'm in jail. Something. I mean, they're trying to take me to jail over boxes. So at this point, I'm really concerned with just getting on and trying to just hurry up and you know, vacate this place or be away so they don't exactly know where to find me. Now they have my tags, have my license plate. No, I'm sure. And my social now. They have, especially since I've actually been into the system now. Literally. Not just some fine of a no. So it's creepy. It's extra creepy. Like, anyway, I'll let you just watch.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Now.
You hear her talking to you?
Hey,
Do you hear her
hey,
talking to you?
alright, hey, no, hey, chill.
I'm not doing nothing to you.
Alright, it's all
This is
good.
what they do to black people, right? You see what they
This
do?
is Merced.
Come on, nigga. I'm not
Merced
doing nothing.
police.
Turn around.
Merced police. Merced police. We are.
Turn around. You call when you're in trouble. I'm not doing that. Turn around.
Yep, see, that was those pigs to me. I'm telling you. That's that pig in high school, too. That's how it is.
Hey, we're not talking to you.
I'm not doing nothing, bro.
Alright, bro.
He was riding his bike.
Bro, I gotta get up out of here, bro.
Riding the bike.
Get up off me, nigga. What you saw? Get up off me, though. Why are you doing this? What did I do to you? Come on now. I'm gonna take a look.
And he's trying to talk and reason with them. Tell him I'm a Negro, and I know that. I mean, I used to do that too. That doesn't work. All your whiteness, all your white words, all your submission. Oh, please, sir, I can show this other clip. Literally, this pig on this Negro when he's on his couch. You know, his hand on his neck. I mean, you know.
Black person going home. This is what we see on Facebook.
I don't want to argue.
Squeezing my
Why are you
cuffs.
squeezing my fucking cuffs? Sit down.
And see, it's that point where they're going to snap your wrist. I know what that feels like. He's right. They'll sit there, they'll be pinching and squeezing your fucking cuffs. Put that shit on way too tight. And then they bend your cuffs a certain way. Feels like they're breaking your wrist. That's why Sandra was wailing in the other video, because that's what she was always saying, on my wrist, my arm. Eric Garner, I can't breathe. Trayvon, don't follow me. Don't fucking follow me. Leave me alone. They're closing in on me.
Oh, why are you kicking me, nigga? Stop fucking kicking me, bruh. How many times you got me fucked up? Sit down. I don't care, nigga. You squeezing my cuffs and you fucking squeezing.
Exactly. He's still talking to him. Nah, man, there comes a point you can't be talking anymore. But see, the thing is, like I said, whether I'm out here, whether Malcolm X was out here doing all this stuff, it doesn't matter, because you see, everything we do, when I have these other Negroes doing this,
This is going online.
it's a big fuck you. Here's a damn joke. They had this girl, probably Hispanic, whatever, dress up like this. You know, fuck you or whatever else. Had her dress up in that costume, that outfit. Who's to say they really dress like that? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it has to be the giant hat and the feathers, all that shit. What I'm saying is it's a mockery of their style. Just like you have these white crackers, these fucking crackers and dashikis and shit, and, you know, and wearing wigs and things like that, and trying to fake dreadlock hats. It's a damn hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a video of that a few weeks ago. I went in there, Spencer's or one of those stores like that. They had like this dread-headed hat, and there was this Hispanic guy. Oh, look at me, look at me, making fun of it. So yeah, everyone else is getting in on it too. Hang on, the video. And them crackers, and I mean, might as well be those. My little African kids sound just as white. Like maybe over there, and no, You know, look at that. The reality of raising black children in the U.S. I used to think my mom was going to get raped. I mean, I used to always think my mom was going to get raped, though. Before I even knew really what it was. By some cracker beast. Maybe rarely when I started to see how nasty and how violent my own people look like me were. These were men, right? These were called men. Then I started fearing that she would be raped by them, too. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just, it's all around. The guy arrested for drinking sweet tea. Sitting in a public place, you know, riding his bike, jaywalking. There was a kid arrested for, you know, he literally, this is like New York or something like that. You know, he was crossing, he, you know, rode his bike over, and it was perfectly clear for him. Oh yeah, I'm trying to do this for your sake. I'm trying to help you out, no. And his punk ass little sellout friends. Man, just tell him your name. Just tell your name, and you're gonna make it easier for yourself. You just do this. And his name's Marcus. His name's DeMarcus, whatever. Selling him out. That kid, no, I didn't do anything wrong. This pig ass guy. Okay, well, I'm taking you to jail then. I didn't do anything wrong. He's crying everything, and he's, you know, he's just trying to, you know, have fun. Just being a fucking kid. Being a fucking kid. Being a kid gonna get you shot if you're African, though. You better not be playing with no Nerf gun. They're gonna take any one of his will steal an emulation of a gun, and you know, he would have been in danger if he would have grown up, you know. So anyway, shit. So how to deal with the police as a kid. So there was this video, this so he's literally pleading with him and everything. He's all, please, sir, please stop. Sir, why are you doing this? And he's literally pinned under his recliner. He's, oh, please. He has his knee up and he's trying to stop. He's not, you know, anyway. See, there's a reason why, there's a reason why. Lord have mercy.
In our house, we practice this thing. What is it?
I'm Ariel Sky Williams. I'm 8 years old. I'm unarmed and I have nothing that will hurt you.
The thing is, I'm unarmed. In other words, I'm a pacified, submissive Negro, wussy, whatever. The reality, as soon as anyone does this, whether that's a child, whether that's this, and she's dressed just as white as she can be, I'm saying the Uggs and everything, all that kind of shit, you know, the polka dot pants, and that wouldn't have to mean anything. Hair all down. You better make sure that you keep that hair down, because we don't like our hair. See, when we have representations of our hair standing up, defying gravity, our natural gifts, just displaying our gifts, I really don't like that. Our hair has gifts either way, whether it's, you know, up in a more ponytail up style, or just our natural puff or whatever else. But, you know, I notice like with a lot of biracial children, or, you know, even people like myself, they try to always mush their hair down. And this is why we wish for, you know, man, I wish I had 3B hair. You want to have that loose curl so it lays flat. It's, again, white. It's get as white as possible. That's what you fucking want. It's disgusting. I know I used to be like you. When I did the big chop, as they call it, I wish that my hair, dang, I thought my hair was going to grow out like this. And it's curly. I don't get it. Why doesn't it grow straight down? Because I wasn't even used to my own fucking hair. I wasn't even used to my own nigga hair. They're grown and 40-something years old. Still have weaves and perms in their hair. They don't even know. They don't even remember what their hair looks like. They don't know. They've had straight fake shit in their hair. They've been encouraged to have that shit all their life. Because their mothers and their mothers were encouraged for it. And anyway, but as soon as anyone does this, you know, that child, you know, you're going to be shocked. Oh, you got a split second with your hands. Oh, what were you doing with your hands for a split second there? You know.
It's just kind of a thing we practice at our house.
There's a reason why they made that the thumbnail. Go to this video and look at the thumbnail. They have this. So they have the African male, the older one, and then they have the younger one. The younger one, they have that as a thumbnail with her having her hands up. Show that she's going to be a good Negro. See, this is a Negro in training. That's what it shows you, that thumbnail. She better know, you know what I'm saying?
There are great police officers out there. There's also some police officers who are not so good.
And yeah, but they're all police officers, though, and they all look the same. It's like, again, You know, a woman gets raped. Oh yeah, but there are good guys out there. How? When she's raped by, or she's, you know, abused or whatever, or when some African man knows that he's being treated this way because he's an African man, you know, he's a melanated being, he can't go to his cracker boss and explain this to the very thing that just did this other thing to him. And that is a representation of this thing. But see, this is why, you know, we gotta ask why Sandra's family wasn't able to get up with her, because I'm sure they didn't even let her have a call. The thing is, in jail, you don't get to have a call like that. There is no call like this, like that. Like, they try to keep you off the phone as much as possible. Their guards, sick guards, just want to get their money in. She was in, what, Florida or something like that when it happened? So there were a lot of fucking crackers, I'm sure, within that cell where she was at. She wasn't allowed on the phone. She probably wasn't allowed water. You know, she was probably killed in front of multiple cops, to be honest. Like some ritual. They, you know, because they used to gather in picnics and literally watch a hanging of us and put it on postcards, things like that, you know. So don't think, just like, you know, Pearl Harbor and all these killings and these bombings and gassings of kids, don't think that they actually mind that stuff, because they don't mind.
Here is that you run across one of those bad ones.
Oh yeah, but they all look the same. It's not like they have like a bullseye or something like on their chest, you know. It's not like they have like this little mark of Cain on their forehead, so your baby don't bark. Good luck with that part. Good luck with telling that part, you know. Good luck. Shit.
For some reason, people of color have always been targeted by the police.
Before they became a policeman?
This Negro has to say it like he don't understand what's what. Oh yeah, for some reason they've always been a target of the police. This Hispanic one over here. And they're including, okay, Latinos to some extent, but no. I mean, I'm not here for Latinos. I used to be on that Gazi shit, like, oh yeah, like, other brown people, other colonized people, Asians. You can hear this in my other videos. I used to be like, oh yeah, I get the Asians together too. I'm trying to talk to Asians. I'm trying to, you know, because again, it makes sense. We would need allies. We need this, we need that. Wake up everybody. You know, do all this. But then again, Asians, they're Europeans. They're just comfortable. It's like they're Europeans, like the white. They literally look like white, you know. So again, so many things are emulation of other things. Eastern Indians, things like that too. Like they're raised with the white people, unless they're dark enough. Then it's like you're kind of in trouble. You have to be really, really whitewashed. The darker you are. Same thing with Africans. They just don't work if you're African. Not as much. Unless you're a really, really, really good Negro. Or if you're the Negro who they can keep sticking in and out of jail, you know. Negro they defeated by the streets. Great, right? You were raised in this poor-stricken neighborhoods. Now you gotta fight. Now you're fighting stuff all your life. Now you're stealing, trying to survive. Okay, good. Now we get you in the system. Same thing with me. When I resist them, when I don't put up their bullshit, when they try to stop me, when they try to fuck with me, when they try to take me automatically, I don't. My picture, you'll see me smiling because I'm not gonna let them take me freely like that. There's a crack in this wall. There's a crack in the wall. You see that? It's like that's a crack. That's a huge crack in the wall. So anyway, just notice that. But for real, they won't let you be. They won't.
They were a person. And that person took all their ideas and all their thoughts and all their prejudice into their job. Why would a police officer assume that you did something bad?
That child don't know because you haven't
Maybe
told her.
because of my skin color.
I remember being put in handcuffs for something that had nothing to do with me. I was literally walking in the mall. Cops slammed me on the ground, busted my lip, chipped my tooth. That actually made me really mad.
How about the time they pulled us over with me in the car and arrested me? And left all of
Yeah, but you couldn't do anything about it, could you, nigga? When you got mad, and that's the thing. You can't do anything when you get mad about it. That other African man, he wanted to just stand there. He wanted to do something, and it's that thing. His masculinity is taken away from it. It's his energy. It's his spirit, because it's this little this constraint on your soul that you feel in the moment, just like with those beasts in my face. It's this automatic adrenaline. It's all this stuff, and I tell you, I felt all this energy within my vessel. All of this energy swirling. mainly like in my upper torso, almost like when I'm astral project or something, like you know, lucid dreaming, something like I feel like this explosion, like this expansion of energy, like something's vibrating through my body. That's how it feels. Coming and leaving.
You guys sitting in the car, nobody knew how to drive on the side of the road because the bumper on the car was kind of hanging off. You know, we live in Puyallup. There's people that don't even have a bumper on their car.
My rear brake light wasn't working, and I got to my destination and they were working.
I was about your age, actually. They grabbed me.
Why?
So here it comes. This is like a future training. Get ready for it, nigga. They grabbed me. I was walking down the street. So guess what? It's coming for you, nigga. This is like future training. So what? You're gonna I remember watching this video until the end. This was a few months ago I watched this fully when I could stomach it. The same thing with the Barbie experiment. Just watch the Barbie experiment. And how my people think of themselves, these kids, y'all. They know which doll is beautiful, which doll is, they know they're supposed to have this kind of house, not this kind of house. They want these kind of babies, not these kind of babies. They want their hair like this, not this. You know, my people are so fucking well programmed. These crackers know that. That's why usually they don't have to mess with you. They know you'll destroy themselves. You'll destroy yourself through the systems that are set up for you. Are you set up to fail? Or you won't make it unless you get with it, unless you do this, and unless you're able to do that. And you better not spew any truth. You better not try to start anything or be in trouble while you're here. Right?
I didn't know at the time. They just grabbed me. They threw me onto the police car.
Because these same things are going to happen to them.
That time they tased me because they said I wasn't complying.
Ariel, are you okay?
What's wrong, baby? I'm okay. I'm alive, all right?
Yeah,
Every day I get to see you. I get to do this, right?
Yeah, but that could be, especially because you walking around here looking like Neo. Damn white-ass, colonized African. You got, again, all these Africans trying to dye their hair blonde and straighten their hair and shit, bleach their fucking skin. I'm wearing a fedora. Ooh, I'm Justin Timberlake. Ooh, Poppy. I'm pop. I'm into pop music and Britney Spears. Like I said, don't always judge my people off of that. Don't always do that. But I'm telling you, watch how these people dress. Watch how these Africans are so... I love the suit. I love the vest. But again, they were hanging niggas in 3-piece suits too. So don't let clothes fool you. Clothes don't have to mean shit. Whether it's the hood looking type niggas, sometimes those are the most conscious fucking niggas. May not be revolutionary, because a lot of my people aren't revolutionary. Okay? If you're revolutionary, you're the rare one. And you're actually conscious and you're educated. Listen, it's your job. This is your life. You have to make this your life. That's what I've been doing, okay? That's been the goal. This is my life, especially once you wake up to the set. There's you know, everything changes in front of you, and there is no other life besides doing what you can for you know, your cause or whatever, you know, and only the way that you can touch other people. But yeah, like you could be her husband or something one day. Like what if that's her husband that doesn't come home one day? You know, what if it's like I said, he's doing a great job trying to fit in and dressing a type of way and the, you know, white dressing, but I'm telling you, your H&M, your Gucci, none of that shit's gonna fucking save you, nigga. Your Lamborghini, your bling, or whatever else, your bitches, your weed. All this is a fucking facade. LeBron, no damn basketball game is gonna save your ass, not improving your narrative as an African. Especially when LeBron, that damn clone or whatever the hell that thing is at this point, is over there getting the money or getting the image of this and helping to indoctrinate and keep your ass dead within your spirit, within your vessel. So to keep distracting you, Chris Brown and Drake and all this shit. And this beef between this artist and this artist. And who cares what Nicki Minaj said. It's Lil' Kim. Who gives a fuck? Both are nasty images of, you know, Beyonce. Let's show our ass all over the place. All that shit. Oh, but Nicki Minaj paid off the tuition for this person. You know, stop. Some of this shit don't even fucking happen. That's the good and the bad. Some of the stuff don't even fucking happen. It's just some fake ass story and they put a picture beside it. There you go. This happened apparently. But hey, you'll never really know. So go ahead and just say something.
Alright, come on. Let's calm down. Let's finish this, alright? You good? Hey, you making me cry.
You have to be careful when you're out there in this world, because this world's not going to always be honest or fair to you. I know, Sean, you got a little bit lighter than the rest of them, so it's a possibility you won't get stopped.
Sound like you just pulled him over.
If you're driving, cop pulls you over.
Dang, I'm glad she was truthful in that. But like I said, even in the end, they try to make it do. They try to still put in this, oh yeah, like, you know, everything could be cool kind of thing. They probably had some white ass producer with some fake ass tears hug one of these people, one of these children, the people. Hey, group hug. Oh my god, yeah, bud. Whatever. Don't y'all come to me about the random crackers. Oh, but white people are arrested too, and white people are